and the GOP candidates. So joining me this morning to discuss those differences and really how the community is reacting is the director of JU's Public Policy Institute, Rick Mullaney. Thank you so much. And first, let's start off with the GOP debate. We're going to play you some sound here in case you missed it.
Very, very fine constitutional attorneys that feel that because he was not born on the land, he cannot run for office.
Donald's mother was born in Scotland. She was naturalized. Now, Donald,
but I was born here.
On the issue of citizenship, Donald.
Big difference.
On the issue of citizenship, Donald, I'm not going to use your mother's birth against you. Not a lot of conservatives come out of Manhattan. I'm just saying.
When the World Trade Center came down, I saw something that no place on earth could have handled more beautifully, more humanely than New York.
Okay, Rick, a lot of attacking back and forth between Cruz and Trump, and it's something that, yeah, you know, we've seen the remarks here and there, but this was a little different. Why do you think Trump was really going at Cruz and vice versa?
Iowa is 2 weeks from Monday. That's part of this. On the eligibility battle between the two of them, I actually think Ted Cruz got the better of it. On the New York values discussion, I think Donald Trump clearly got the better of it. In fact, this night was a heavyweight battle between Donald Trump and Ted Cruz, with some very outstanding performances actually by Marco Rubio and Chris Christie. They know it's 2 weeks away. It's a battle in Iowa. Trump is leading in New Hampshire. But good news here for Ted Cruz is he went toe-to-toe with Donald Trump and did better than anyone else has so far. However, I think Donald Trump had a very good performance, probably his best of the campaign so far.
Yeah, he's definitely seemed to have calmed down a little bit. And as far as Cruz goes with the, oh, you weren't born here, should he have someone publicly come out? I know I've heard different people speak that he needs to have an attorney come out and kind of clarify if he really could be president.
I think he'd be plagued right into Donald Trump's hands if he did that. Donald Trump has designed this as a distraction. It's worked as a distraction. He's trying to get him off his footing, which he's doing. Ted Cruz counterpunched with New York values. Right. And the counterpunch but Donald Trump was ready with a very good answer. It is one of Donald Trump's best answers of the campaign. You can see that he's getting better on the debate stage. If you were to ask me, I would say Ted Cruz is the best debater, Marco Rubio is the best speaker, but Donald Trump does the best job of connecting with voters.
True. Well, we're going to switch gears here because we also had a big day on Tuesday, the State of the Union, the last one from President Obama. What did you take away from it? What was his biggest message?
It was very different from the first seven. This was not a laundry list of legislative proposals. He has Republicans in both houses of Congress. And so his attempt was to define the last 7 years as being successful and define his legacy for the future. Very positive about the economy, very positive about foreign policy and about the future. Sharp contrast to the Republican debate. Chris Christie called it a fantasy. Marco Rubio and Jeb Bush particularly took him on foreign policy, stating that we've had deep cuts to the military, less troops than we've had in the past, less equipment, aging equipment, not respected by our allies and not feared by our enemies. Two very different worlds if you watch the State of the Union versus the Republican debate.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate your perspective as always, and to track all the major political happenings anytime, you can go to news4jax.com. On the politics page, you'll find all you need to know about election 2016 and other major political stories in Florida and across the country. We'll be right back.